Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. This is another approved message, okay? Yes, we're definitely gonna get back to the periodic table. But the creator told me to back up a little bit. Alright, back up. You are going through a spiritual everything, right? Everything about your life is spiritual. When you go through these spiritual battles, when you go through mental and emotional battles, when you just feel you are under attack or you know you are under attack, there's always a right way and a wrong way to do things, right? But if you lack the control, whatever spirit or energy has been sent to you will take over, right? So the creator told me to ask a question, right? He said, is the intervention from me though? Right? So even if the people are the people, like, is it time yet? And we talked about this alignment, but this is something that he wants us to draw on, excuse me. Because remember, I'm outside, so you might hear, sounds of nature, animals, people, trains, airplanes, buses, whatever, right? But even with the drug intervention, right? Some spirits are not compatible. As we know, bloodlines, they war in the spirit, right? Generations before us, a lot of things that have gone unsolved or deceased loved ones haven't gotten the justice that they deserved. And I don't even mean like if they're murdered. I mean, even if for whatever reason they didn't get to do what it is that they were supposed to, even if it means something was lost that was meant to go with them when they left, or they didn't leave something behind, right? They were meant to leave something when they left, and it carried over, that particular energy carried over with them. All of this is to say the intervention has to be from the creator. Just because someone is helping you, it doesn't mean, and they could be very well be genuine, right? But the wrong people can have you in the wrong places at all times, not sometimes, at all times. That horn was direct confirmation. Those horns was another, okay? When we get out here in nature, we allow the universe to communicate with us as well, right? So, a train, number 3, right? All right, the solid number. So, again, the intervention has to be from the creator, even if it is with the right people, because your people, right, have warfare going on also. Because remember, the whole thing is to stop everyone from connecting to getting to the next level, to get the new people. And when I mean to get the new people, I mean to get the new versions of ourselves and to create the new human beings or the vessels, right, that are supposed to be coming. Because these spirits are our elders. They are people that the creator has crafted for specific reasons. The creator has crafted these particular vessels in these times for a particular reason. We're moving into, look at how fast. Look at the speed, okay, of the time. This is something new. It really is a new thing. You know how they say, like, God is doing a new thing? This is something new. And we have to adjust ourselves to what's happening. And there's nothing wrong with keeping those, old traditions, but you have to be able to implement them in a way where they make sense and they can function well with the now. Because whatever is outdated is outdated. And I mean all things. The physical and, the spiritual. Whatever it may be. The unseen. If it's outdated, it has to go. It's not going to work with the timeline because we're shifting. We have shifted. A lot of different things have occurred in the cosmos, and a lot of it is starting to manifest down, good and bad. And not even bad. This is just karma, meaning those who are set to receive their inheritances. It's about that time. It is that time. Be patient. The intervention has to come from the Creator for you to really look at things in the right way. Because it's not even about, if you have these old habits, it's going to mess you up. It's not even about that. The energy that is compatible with the old you died. Right? So you're trying to resurrect something that no longer exists. It doesn't exist. Okay? That's the issue. The energy of it, and it's daunting and draining to try to pull from something that doesn't exist. You can hurt yourself. Okay? Now, another thing with this intervention, right? Sometimes the spirits that are trying to attack you can attack you by spying on you, by knowing so much about your journey. And this is common. It's not like it's something we've never seen before, but a lot of people don't translate it as such. A lot of people understand that, okay, if I work hard, I'll get what it is that I want, right? But a lot of people don't understand that no matter how hard you work, and you may get something if you work hard for it. Your energy is required, right, for what's coming behind you. So let's just say, I'll give you an example. Let's just say you are a person who hit the lottery, right? Every day you do the same thing every day, nothing really changed up. All right, now you have kids. What exactly are you providing your children with this money? Or your family? Let's just say you have like little cousins, nieces, nephews, whatever. Okay? Let's just say. Now, what good does it do your offspring and their offspring and their offspring if the you in your current state receives something so grand without the spiritual maturity that is required to understand what your bloodline needs to thrive in the long haul? It's not the physical that we want to, prune. It's not the money. It's not, how well you can dress. It's not how big is your house gonna be. What kind of car are you driving? It's none of that, right? The whole thing is, what are you passing down? I'm sorry. What exactly is being transferred over in the spirit? That part. Because it's energy. Even your child being in your presence, unless your child is just completely different, right? Because of the assignment. That's just what it is. This is how it goes. Now, one thing that I find interesting is that a lot of people don't realize that their people may not even be similar. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of a word, like a very appropriate word. A lot of your people are going to differ from you in many ways. And this is going to bring balance. This is where, your evolution starts to come into play, because now you're surrounding yourself with new energies, right? And it's changing your perspective, okay? You have a new way of being. You have a new understanding of life, or a different, right? It doesn't even have to be new. It could just be exposure to something new. And it just clicks something different in you. And you don't have to go 500 miles from base to do that. You can do that right where you are if you allow the Creator to intervene the way He is supposed to. Your intervention has to come from Him. So even if you feel like you want to let something go and you cannot, maybe it's just not time. What is it that you can work on your physical vessel in the meantime? What can you physically do to draw your spirit more closer to the Creator? That's what it's about. Being in alignment as much as possible. And it's not having everything in order physically. It is understanding what is required to get yourself closer to where God wants you to be, so He can make those things manifest the way it's supposed to. Not you knowing that you're strong and you're powerful and you can do all this stuff, and you out here doing stuff, creating bad karma for your bloodline and for yourself and for other people, because you want to move faster than God. Like, that's not how it goes. You have to move at God's speed. Allow God to work. Allow God to work. Don't move ahead of God. Let God do His thing. It's annoying, it's frustrating, it's aggravating, but ultimately it works out best when you do what God is telling you to do, what you know you need to do, because it's not about you. Your life is not about you. Everything that God is telling you to do is for you to assist yourself and someone else. It's not always about what's the best for you. It's about what's best for the people connected to you also. So you want to be in the right place at the right time for the right reasons. The right reasons. What are your intentions? Exactly. So you have to allow yourself to be in the right space, because none of this changes if you don't open yourself up to new things, to your fears, to your faults, to just the unknown. Everything that you don't know, you need to be looking to find out in order to start leaning over and getting closer to the Creator and allowing yourself to be moved the way God wants you to move. Even if it looks bad. You don't know what those bad looking things is doing for you in the spirit. You don't know how it's helping someone else in the spirit. Okay? And I'm not convincing nobody to go out here and kill nobody, or, rob no bank, or steal no car, or break into nobody's house. No. I'm saying the things that require a traditional intervention, whether it's drugs, your housing, your mental, whatever it is, right? But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I love y'all. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves, drinking y'all water, eating y'all fruit and y'all vegetables, and sipping on y'all tea, because it's free. Love y'all. Peace.